Michael Nutter to answer your questions and concerns. I'm Tracy Davidson. Still plenty of time to jump in on the conversation. Here's how you do it. Twitter hashtag #TweetNutter, Facebook.com/NBC Philadelphia, or email us at askthemayor@NBCPhiladelphia.com. They're all along the bottom of your screen if you forget that. All right, you ready? We're going. We've been rocking along.
Yeah,
Debbie in Philadelphia emailing with a suggestion. I told you that people were suggesting. I'd like to suggest that the city invest in painting a few parking meters in the more popular spots in our city and designate them as donation meters. The money could go specifically to benefit the homeless in our city of brotherly love. And that's from Debbie in Philadelphia.
We actually looked at that idea a couple years ago. There are some other cities in the country that have that, and I've seen them. I think there's one that actually has placed their meters. You know, traditionally meters are at the curb. In this other city, and I'm not remembering off the top of my head which one it is, they actually, those kinds of meters, they actually move them back more toward the building line. I quite frankly, I can't remember why we decided not to go forward, but we also have taken out many of the meters and we've gone to the kiosk strategy in many parts of the city of Philadelphia. But I mean, what we've tried to do is direct folks to a number of different websites that support programs for the homeless. We've really tried to discourage, quite honestly. I'm very, very sensitive to the plight of many who through no fault of their own, find themselves in tough and difficult circumstances. But we've really tried to de-emphasize giving people money on the street. In many instances, they really need treatment, they need services, they need programs, and sometimes they may not be using those dollars for more positive things.
So rather funnel it to organizations.
We'll take a second look at that.
This is just came in via Twitter. From Justin, will you impose stiffer penalties to curtail flash mob violence and other similar acts?
Well, you know, once we start talking about real penalties for violence, those are criminal acts and are covered by the criminal code. We don't dictate the criminal code. That's done by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. District Attorney Seth Williams, though, has been very, very clear. And I also want to recognize President Judge of the Family Court, Judge Doherty. They have taken a very strict position on those kinds of issues. And the DA has taken a strict no-tolerance policy with regard to those who are involved in that kind of activity. And Judge Doherty has really thrown the book at a number of those folks. Hopefully, through more positive things that we have been doing, extending hours at recreation centers, more parties and programs and activities for young people. We did lower the curfew in a couple of areas of the city. So putting all those pieces together, I think we have had a more positive outcome. Okay,
great. Still plenty of questions to answer. Mayor Nutter will be back. We've got another half hour for you of Ask the Mayor. Our show continues next on NBC Philadelphia Nonstop, which is Comcast 248, Verizon 460. We're back in a minute with a lot more questions.
I saw this.